Lover or hater, Tifa is undoubtedly one of the most iconic characters, not only in Final Fantasy, but in video games period, as her various appearances in several titles will attest. So it's no wonder that of the many questions popping up in the wake of the State of Play remake teaser, one that stood out was,
where in tarnation is Tifa?
Knowing that we can expect to see more from Square Enix in June, we're convinced that they're saving Tifa's big reveal for then. This begs the question, how is she gonna look?
So much.
Bro, she looks so good. How?
Bro, she's the freaking wifey, dude.
I love her, dude. She looks better than any of us could have ever imagined.
Right. Not even her average children freaking...
I can't. I'm going to cosplay Aerith and Tifa. I can't pick one over the other.
Well, that's confirmed.
Oh, she looks good!
Marlene!
Oh, she looks fucking updated and good!
What's happening?
You get to have a drink with her!
You haven't seen her fight yet. Here it comes.
Brawler.
Yeah, that's what I said. Here it comes.
Yeah, give us Tifa gameplay, please.
That's it.
Oh, fuck yes, dude! Fuck yes, let's go!
Oh yeah, this is actually right after the main.
Lord, dude, look at this fucking game!
The enemies.
Dude, Tifa is, I honestly think she's fucking perfect. Like, she looks great.
She looks good.
Oh, yes, you have the Tifa! Oh, yes!
Have you been a good girl?
Go, go! Yes! Oh! Oh! Come on! Keep going. Tifa! Tifa! She looks great. She looks great. Tifa looks great. Tifa looks great. Ooh. Oh boy, here it is. Oh, Tifa gameplay, let's get it. Her design got updated, that's good. Oh, yo, Tifa, let's go! Oh boy. Nice. Tifa gameplay, and she looks great. Okay, good. All right, Square, you did it. She was there. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Hi.
I know we have to think big.
Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, we get some Tifa gameplay. Oh, she's dope. Give me some brawlers. I love it. Oh, this is when they... Oh, this is when the freaking Dawn sent them down to the sewers. Oh, this is sick. I think she looks awesome. I love that new design. I like the black outline with the white shirt and the suspenders. It's very, reminiscent of the original design, but with a nice modern update. There's the boss fight battle for the sewers. Oh, this looks so good. Woo! Oh my god, we can dolphin kick people. I cannot wait to dolphin kick people. Dolphin punch, what is it?
Wait is over, and Square Enix has finally given us quite the stunning look at Miss Lockhart. And holy crap, she's friggin' amazing. I cannot wait to play this game. Contrary to what fan art might tell you, this Tifa's proportions are exactly what we should have expected, given her past designs.
Then you have Tifa Lockhart. Oh, Tifa. Thanks to the remake, I absolutely love her. I love Aerith, but I think I may love Tifa even more. In fact, she may have become my favorite Final Fantasy character at the moment. Just like a lot of people assumed Aerith is the opposite of who she really is due to her appearance, the same thing goes for Tifa. Ever since the 1997 release of FF7, Tifa has become a sex symbol thanks to her physical features. She's considered one of the most beautiful video game characters of all time, and a childhood crush for a lot of boys who grew up on the game. Because of all of this, as well as a shit ton of raunchy fan art of her plastered all over the internet for years, it's easy for someone to assume she's flirty and super confident. But no, that's not the case at all. In fact, while deceptively strong, Tifa is quite apathetic and emotionally shy. While identifying and responding to the feelings of others, Tifa does not express her feelings very often. And when she does, she struggles doing so, while Aerith, on the other hand, has no problem expressing her feelings and can be very blunt. Tifa has motherly qualities, acting as a support for others and keeping others around her optimistic. However, she's quite confident in her fighting abilities, and after seeing the shit she pulls off in this game, she's got every right to be. I actually prefer playing her over Cloud, to be honest. She's the only one among your party who actually uses her fist and feet to fight, and her attacks tend to hit the hardest. Tifa's a beast, and thanks to all her martial arts attacks and abilities, she's the most fun to play with. That's why I got it set up to immediately play as her whenever she's in my party. It's interesting to note that while Aerith is the one who needs a lot of physical support, Tifa's the one who needs emotional support, as she tends to be very unsure of herself when it comes to making really hard decisions, which I myself can totally relate to. But when it comes to the people that she cares about, she never hesitates doing all she can to help and protect them. Hell, there's plenty of times in the story where she's saving Cloud's ass. In the remake, because of Tifa's fighting background, the devs wanted to make this version of Tifa more athletic looking, so they gave her abs. Nice.
This girl, what's she look like?
Well, she's in great shape.
Is that really important?
Wait a minute. You talking about Tifa?
Well. What do we have here? I can see you're someone who likes to train to be the very best.
Me?
Your physique, slender yet toned, and that perfectly balanced symmetry. I can tell from a glance that you learn from the best there is.
As you can see, I have a bunch of Tifa poster / prints plastered over my wall, as well as, other characters as well, but you'll notice a lot of Tifas in here. course, I even got some, as you can see, some figurines and statues along with them. Even polygon figurines. And this statue being made by Exquisite Studios, my very first Tifa statue I got delivered. Some extra nights. Now I do own more figurines, but I'll show you more at a later time. But yeah. You know how when you're on YouTube or Google and you're typing something in the search section and it predicts the rest of the word you're typing? Well, the term for that is autocomplete, and for some reason the autocomplete is off for Tifa. When you try to type in her name, it doesn't work. And it's been like that since 2019, specifically after the Tifa remake design was revealed back at E3 that year. And I know it wasn't the case prior to that. If I had to make a guess as to why this happened, it's probably due to the controversy that was going on with the at the time with the whole Tifa's boob getting nerfed thing. I do remember that Tifa was such a huge topic on a lot of YouTube videos, so I'm sure that has something to do with her name being disabled in the autocomplete feature. Now, obviously, you can still type in her name and get videos featuring her to pop up, but you won't automatically have her name filled out in the search section as you're typing it.
Here's YouTube. Okay, you type Tifa Lockhart. To see autocomplete doesn't happen. Now, the odd thing is, if you actually do the search, a whole bunch of Tifa videos pop up. And of course, the first thing that comes up is the Final Fantasy reveal. I'm not sure, because you've got, Tifa censored by YouTube, all this stuff. Like, they're not stifling criticism, censoring Tifa. They're not stifling criticism with this. They're just turning off the autocomplete for some weird reason. And it's only Tifa, okay? It's only Tifa. I tried Aerith, and Aerith autocompletes. You see, we get the pop-up. It's weird. The first thing that comes up, not her full name. Cloud Strife, he comes up, but Tifa doesn't. Nothing. I got Tiffany Pollard, nothing. Like, they've disabled it. Is that because you were getting, like, a whole bunch of, Tifa Lockhart boobs, Tifa Lockhart tits, like, all that stuff? Is that what we were getting? It's very, very strange. When I was checking to see if the problem was just YouTube or whether it was Google in general, which it's not, Tifa Lockhart auto-completes in a Google search bar.
Remake comes a design that is obviously the design of old, but modified probably more extensively than it has ever been in the past. Practicality seems to be the basis of this new look, with her skirt now featuring pleated segments to make her martial arts delivery seamless. She wears black shorts underneath with black metal-plated leather gloves. The elbow pad on her arm has been replaced by a red and black leather van brace. Her legs are notably not as on display as in the past, as she wears long-length black leggings, and alongside these, she wears a sports bra. It's unbelievable how much rage this actually caused online, but that's the internet for you. Stop the world I want to get off.
Yes, Tifa's boobs, something that has been a area of controversy amongst people nowadays after seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and people have freaked out a little bit because Tifa's knockers are not massively giant.
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually gonna talk about the whole Tifa boobs getting nerfed controversy. So even though the big reveal of Tifa in the FF7 Remake at the E3 2019 did indeed receive mostly positive responses from fans and critics alike, there were some who weren't so happy with Tifa's remake design at the time. In fact, there would be blogs and even videos of people discussing their frustrations over it. Some of those complaints were about her new attire. Some of them was about her looking too skinny and not athletic enough since she's a martial artist. While most of the complaint was actually focused on her breast being nerfed, or in other words, small, or at least much smaller than before. Some of those same people were accusing Square Enix of simply pandering to the SJWs by unnecessarily censoring Tifa. Now, if I'm being perfectly honest here, I thought the whole controversy was stupid. And keep in mind the fact that at the time, I didn't even really have any real attachment to Tifa or any of these other characters for that matter. So I wasn't being biased for feeling that way. And funny enough, I still feel that way today. Having played the game and knowing what I know about Tifa now has made me see how incredibly stupid and pointless the whole argument was than I did back then for multiple reasons. The fact that people were actually bitching about something so shallow as the size of a video game character's breast seems so ridiculous to me, and I still feel that way. Anyways, to add more reasons as to why this whole thing was ridiculous, people were comparing her boobs in Remake to her boobs in those CG cutscenes in the 1997 game, where the graphics were still trying to develop human characters and look less like Lego blocks. And when you compare her model in those cutscenes to how she really looks in the concept art drawn by TETSUYA NOMURA, you'll notice that her breasts, even back then, don't look nearly as huge as they did in those CG cutscenes. Besides, it's not like her boobs in the remake aren't big anyways. This version of Tifa has a black sports bra underneath her crop top, which helps support her. And those who have actually played the remake and seen her in other outfits that don't have her wearing the sports bra know for a fact that she ain't rocking no A or B cups. If her knockers are nerfed, then Hojo is one handsome looking and pure-hearted son of a bitch.
TETSUYA NOMURA explained that he was asked to tighten Tifa's breasts so they don't flop around in battle by an internal ethics team that appears to be located in Wokeland, California. This ethics team is in charge of making sure the game releases with the proper age rating in all territories. And their main reasoning behind restricting Tifa's breast physics came from a desire to make the game more realistic. True enough, sports bras help a great deal to support bouncing bosoms in battle. It's it's a practical outfit that still looks totally sexy.
Yes, so yes, technically, yeah, she was censored to a degree, thanks to the ethics department, and some have argued that, well, there's more things than just Tifa's boobs that they should have touched upon, but look, I really don't care, if I'm being honest with you, about the whole what their reasoning for giving her a new outfit and her boobs being the way they are. I don't care, to be honest with you. I'm the only reason why I'm even bringing this up is because I know somebody in the comments was going to bring it up, and I felt like, well, yeah, it's a thing. The ethics department is the reason why, Tifa, for the reason for Tifa's, costume design and her boobs being the way they are. I know for some people it matters. It matters to them. Honestly, it doesn't to me. Honestly, I feel like I'm actually cool with her new attire. I love the addition of her new gauntlets and her gloves and everything. And I'm actually fond of her her leg stockings and stuff like that. So from an aesthetic point of view, I actually think it looked good. Even including like the black sports bra. I like it. I think it looks good on her. That's just me. I think her new clothes is a plus, is a nice change for her. And from a practical sense, I think it makes sense to me, But for those of you, I know there's those of you that probably don't agree, but it is what it is, You're more than free to feel whatever you feel about it. But me, honestly, like I said, I'm cool with it. I actually prefer her new outfit over her old one. But like I said, that's just me. Now, with that said, I will say though, like, as far as like character designs go, my favorite one will always be the one from in Dissidia NT. Now, like I said, even though I absolutely think that the remake's Tifa is absolutely gorgeous, I personally think that the Dissidia NT is prettier, and just her overall look is just more faithful to Tetsuya Nomura's concept art design back in 1997.
Comments here and there talking about how Tifa has been censored, and realistically speaking, if she's been censored, that happened quite some time ago, because if you look at her original Final Fantasy VII design, her breasts aren't that huge, because the censored aspect is coming from people saying that her breast size has been reduced, but that happened initially with her original character model, which you can see here. Yeah, so her breast size was pretty huge when it came to her character model. Her breasts are pretty huge for her character model. However, if you look at any of her designs for Final Fantasy VII itself, her cleaned up, updated design for Dissidia, the first one. This is for Crisis Core. This is an Advent Children. And this is a new one. Her body is relatively consistent. The only thing is that her waist area seems thinner in the updated version of Final Fantasy VII, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. But in terms of her breast size actually being reduced, that has been a thing since this original 3D character model design. You can even see that, again, looking at the Final Fantasy fandom wiki. The fan art exaggerated her breast size, so it might be a case that people are just so used to seeing fan art that they've kind of forgotten what her original design actually looks like, which, again, is this. And then cleaned up, more modernized is this. So they're associating the large breast fan art with her original design when she was never actually like that, perhaps. But yeah, overall, Tifa's design has been relatively consistent.
And being a man that likes all shapes and sizes of breasts, I have to say, I think Tifa is pretty smoking. As you can see here, on the screen. I think Tifa's pretty hot. But what makes me wonder, one of the things that makes me wonder, probably more than anything else, is this is what people have to base off of. This is Tifa's boobs. Now I wonder people, you know, is this what we masturbated to as kids? I don't know.
Like the chest size was also reflective of the times and the graphics we were provided with. I almost feel like, and I doubt this is the reason, but if you remember, Cloud's basically two triangles walking around.
Yes.
And Barrett's just a bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
And Tifa's just two big circles.
Right.
Which, once translated into CG, was just a giant chest.
It's just two big circles.
I mean, he's not wrong. They're pretty. They're pretty damn massive, and
Yeah, I mean, here's a great shot of it right here.
that was just graphics back in the day, you know.
Oh, yeah. The concept of the remake, so what was apparently stated is that being a martial arts fighter, she would be more athletic, she was slender, and they would like those to be kind of down. Now, from what I've seen, it's not like she went from like these massive G size to A. It looks like she just went from like G to C.
She's not flat-chested, you guys.
That's what I mean, like, they didn't shrink her to nothing, and she's like, oh, now she's flat-chested.
Guess what? If any woman has that size of a goddamn bust, they will have problems with their back. Like it doesn't fucking matter what you do in life. If you're a monk like she is, and if you're super athletic, you will have problems with your back. So this is more realistic, in my opinion.
No, and I agree.
And even if her tits were indeed smaller than before, so the fuck what? She's still gorgeous as hell. And her character design, while different, is definitely faithful to her classic design. I just see it as a modern take on the character. If I hadn't made it obvious at this point, Tifa Lockhart as a character means so much more to me than just another pretty face with a voluptuous body. Unfortunately, a part of Tifa's popularity will always be due to her boob size. Some just look at her as a sex object. However, there are others like me who appreciate the character for much more than that. Her personality, her story, and combat abilities are what intrigue me about the character. That's why I love collecting figurines and fan art of her so much. For me, her physical appearance is just a bonus. Although it could be argued that Aerith is FF7's most important character in terms of the main plot and its lore, and honestly, I sort of agree with that, but you can't deny that Tifa is very crucial to the story as well, especially to Cloud's character arc. As far as I'm concerned, both Aerith and Tifa are the main heroines in their own way. I love both of them, but honestly, I'll always have a stronger love for Tifa Lockhart no matter what.